Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. 1 Minute Apologist. If you had 1 minute to be able to unpack for the audience, apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. Could Jesus have sinned? Theologians use two terms to describe Jesus' ability to sin or not: peccability and impeccability. Those who believe that Christ was peccable believe that Jesus could have sinned, but didn't. Those who believe that Christ was impeccable believe that Jesus did not sin and could not have sinned. So could he? Hebrews 4:15 says, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with us in our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." A person who believes that Jesus could have sinned might ask, how could Jesus have been tempted in all of our ways if he could not have sinned? That is a fair question. But can an undefeatable army still be attacked? Of course. One must remember that Jesus has two natures, a human nature and a divine nature. I once heard someone illustrate the impeccability of Christ this way. The person said, "Suppose I handed you an iron hanger. Could you bend it?" Obviously, it does not take Popeye to do that. "But suppose I handed you a crowbar," he said. "Could you bend that?" Of course not. Even with a good dose of spinach, the bar remains unbendable. In this example, the iron hanger that is bendable represents Christ's human nature, and the crowbar that is unbendable represents Christ's divine nature. Now, if you took the iron hanger and wrapped it around the crowbar, could you still bend the iron hanger? No. Why? Because the hanger is now connected to the crowbar. Since Jesus had a human nature, he could experience the full force of temptation. But because he had a divine nature, he was protected from falling into temptation, therefore remaining impeccable.